This is not a boat. This is a $500 million engineering project that happens to float and occasionally shows up on Instagram. Today, you'll see exactly how one of these floating palaces goes from an idea to cruising the Mediterranean. Let's go, but first, reality check. Can't buy one of these. According to Superyacht Times, fewer than 500 people globally can actually afford to own and operate a yacht over 100 meters. 500 out of 8 billion people. You've got better odds of becoming an astronaut. Here's why. Annual running costs are 10% of the yacht's value. For a $500 million yacht, that's $50 million per year. $137,000 per day, whether you're using it or not. Most owners use their yachts 6 weeks a year. The other 46 weeks, it just sits there, costing $137,000 per day. Crew salaries alone are over $5 million yearly for 30 to 40 people. Whether you're on the yacht or not, they're getting paid. Fuel for one Atlantic crossing costs $500,000. One crossing. Parking in Monaco costs $4,000 per day. $4,000 for parking. Not a hotel room, just parking. So when you see one of these floating in Monaco, you're not looking at rich. You're looking at, I accidentally spent your annual salary on fuel last Tuesday and didn't notice rich. That's a different species entirely. But here's the kicker. Having the money isn't enough. Ocean Co. rejected a buyer who had the cash, but no yachting experience. Lursen turns people away if their wealth is too new. The industry calls it protecting brand integrity. Translation, your money's too fresh. We like old money. Now, for the 499 people who can actually afford this, here's how it's built. It starts with design. The client meets with naval architects 18 to 24 months before anything gets built. Plans get drawn, redrawn, argued about, completely changed, then changed back. Client wants a helipad. Engineers talk about weight distribution. Client doesn't care. Engineers calculate anyway. Everyone compromises. Eventually. Computer modeling comes next. Every curve gets tested digitally thousands of times. Then they build actual scale models and drag them through testing tanks. This process alone costs over £2 million for a model they don't even keep. Now materials show up. Steel, loads of it. Military-grade aluminum, carbon composites, engines the size of small cars, Italian marble, French leather. Enough material to build several normal buildings. The average superyacht over 100 meters takes about 3 years from first sketch to sea trials. Some take 5 years. Construction starts with the hull. Shipyards in Germany, Italy, and the Netherlands run this game. Lursen, Benetti, Ocean Co. In the superyacht world, they're the only names that matter. Mentioning the wrong shipyard at a yacht club is like wearing trainers to a black tie event. People notice. They judge hard. Plates up to 40 millimeters thick get cut with laser precision, then welded by certified specialists. Every weld gets x-rayed. The keel alone weighs over 100 tons, gets lowered by cranes that could lift passenger planes. Fixing mistakes later isn't the plan, especially when later means the middle of the ocean with 20 guests already complaining about the Wi-Fi. Once the hull's done, real engineering starts. Multiple engines, backup systems for backup systems. Most superyachts over 90 meters run diesel-electric hybrid setups. Some yachts have 4 main engines, each pumping over 2,000 horsepower. Range is usually 5,000 nautical miles. That gets you Monaco to New York. Slowly, very comfortably, but slowly. This yacht has more backup systems than most people's backup plans. Redundant generators, duplicate navigation, emergency steering, backup desalination for fresh water. If the main sewage system fails, there's a backup. Because calling a plumber in the middle of the Atlantic is awkward. Really awkward. If you're enjoying this look at extreme luxury, hit like and subscribe. We'll keep ruining the mystique of expensive stuff. Now comes the bit everyone expects, the interior. This is where sensible budgets go to die. Designers fly in from London, Paris, Milan. Everything's custom. The master suite alone costs £10 million to fit out. That's more than most people's entire houses. And it's 1 bedroom on a boat. Carrara marble arrives. Rare woods. Hand-carved wall panels. Gold-plated fixtures that don't really do anything but look amazing. Italian leather on every surface. Chandeliers that need structural reinforcement. Because nothing says nautical like a crystal chandelier that could become a weapon in rough seas. Each bedroom has its own theme. Egyptian, Art Deco, modern minimalist. One superyacht's got a real Picasso. Another's got a concert-quality piano bolted to the floor. A third has a full cinema with Dolby Atmos. Seats 20, been used twice. Everything's custom. Door handles, light switches, toilet seats. Nothing's standard. Standards for normal boats. This isn't a normal boat. Construction done. Now testing starts. Everything gets tested, then tested again. Electrical systems power up in stages. Plumbing gets pressure tested. Navigation gets calibrated. Every switch flipped. Every valve turned. Because fixing problems after delivery is really awkward when the client's a billionaire who doesn't do awkward. The yacht launches. Luxury should move smooth, not announce itself. The best super yachts are nearly silent at cruising speed. Guests should hear waves, conversation, maybe soft music, not engines. If the champagne glass on the table shows ripples, the engineers messed up. This isn't a normal purchase. No showroom, no test drive. The client's been involved for years, approving designs, changing specs, visiting the shipyard every few months. The relationship between client and shipyard's closer to a marriage than a sale. Expensive, complicated, and definitely no returns. Delivery day finally arrives. Champagne shows up. Photographers get hired. Keys get ceremoniously handed over. Though what you do with keys on a boat this size is unclear. Private islands, total privacy, no schedules. Helicopter lands on the back deck. Guests arrive, pretending this is normal life. Chef makes meals that cost more per plate than most people's weekly shopping. This is where internet jokes come from. But now you know how much work happened first, and how ridiculously exclusive this world actually is. Subscribe if you want to see how luxury really happens.